Well, look. Here we go. Check this out. I was watching, YouTube and stuff like that. I came up on this hot topic. Everybody's talking about it right now. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. Look, I'm country. Sue me later. But this guy was caught promoting deepfakes. Now he wasn't like promoting it, like telling people about it. He got caught because it was on his tab on his computer, and he got caught watching the deepfakes. If you don't know what deepfakes are, they're basically like AI generated copies, and they're able to like put like people's faces on different things that they haven't done. And so got caught watching deepfake. Can I say that P word on here? He got caught watching deepfake videos that are of the adult nature. All right, so that's what I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with that, of the adult nature. And what made the situation so bad, personally, from what I've gathered through all of my research, I'm gonna let him kind of talk a little bit in a second, but through all my research and what I have gathered, what actually makes this so bad is the fact that he know these people. He know these people, and he made a apology video, and his wife is in the background. And look, everybody deserves a second chance. I'm all for second chance, but this is one of the weirdest situations I personally have ever seen. This is beyond me. I cannot believe this bullshit. All right, so let's kind of hear his part a little bit, and I'm gonna come back with what I have to say about this entire situation.
No pattern of behavior. It's not months and months and months. It was just one video on the same day, and I just stupidly left the fucking tab open. And it was at 2 a.m. on the night before when Ari was out of town. So, and again, there's no excuse for it. I'm not defending it anyway. I think this whole fucking category of stuff is wrong, 100%. But I want people to know that, because the thing that hurt me the most is like, I've done a lot on the stream to like create a pattern of behavior where I really want, especially women on Twitch, to feel safer. Like we call fucking booba spam cringe. We don't do that there. I've never made like a fucking weird, I don't know, seat sniffing joke. I've never done anything like that. I've never done anything like that on the stream. And we don't tolerate any sex behavior in the chat. We ban it on site. And like I've done this consistently over and over and over. And then fucking at 2 a.m., I've been watching so much fucking, I've been reading so much fucking AI stuff. I'm reading all this fucking stuff about AI and fucking deepfake music, deepfake art and everything. And I'm in these fucking Discords. And I just feel so embarrassing of me. But I was on fucking Pornhub, dude. I was on a fucking regular ass normal fucking website. And there was an ad. There's an ad on every fucking video for this fucking, so I know other people must be clicking it because it's on every fucking video for fucking deepfake thing. And then I click it and I'm fucking in this fucking rabbit hole. And at 2 a.m. I don't know. I got morbidly curious and I click something. And it's just fucking, it's gross. It's gross and I'm sorry. I really am. I really fucking am.
All right, so you've heard his side of the story. It was late at night and he was on the hub trying to rub when he saw the site. All right, he saw the site on there and he got curious. When the man talks, when your second man, your third hand talks to you, you do what it tells you. No, you need more control. But seriously, I'm gonna get serious for a second. Guys. I'm sorry. Sometimes I have to throw a joke in there because I think this situation, although I'm kind of making a joke right now, I'm making some jokes because I feel like this should have been avoided. And if I think something should have been avoided, I'm gonna throw a couple jokes in there. I'm sorry, that's my humor. But at the same time, on a serious note, it is so sad. Why? Because he know these people and they did not consent for their images to be on that site at all. So for him to do that, and I want to insert something that I saw. It was a girl who like her stuff is on there. Like I said, her face is on those sites, and she's paying, trying to get these things taken down and all that stuff. It's so sad on a serious note because these people they're not objectifying themselves. Okay, it's one thing, how you like. I feel like this. I was watching playback And I think his name is Low, and I want to call him Agent. Low and Agent. I wanted to call him 2K for some reason, but Low and Agent was talking in that video. You need to check that video out if you ain't seen it. But they were talking back and forth in the video, and I really do agree with Low on this. Low was saying, I think his name is Low. I think so. I hope I got that right. But Low was saying that he honestly feels like a lot of sex is being promoted. The culture is so sexualized. And I'm sorry if I can't get it verbatim, but the culture is so sexualized now. We shouldn't be surprised at something like deepfakes becoming a thing, because so much of the society that we're living in now is being sexualized. Every time you click on something, like I clicked on YouTube, all I see is half naked women dancing on my feed. And I'm like, bruh, this ain't good for my energy. I'm almost at a point now, I don't like seeing things like that. It kind of upsets me. I don't know if it's because I'm getting older or whatever, but it kind of upsets me. Agent kind of disagree with it a little bit. Didn't quite understand it, but I really did agree with Low on that point, man. Things are so sexualized now. I'm not surprised the deepfake's a thing at all. And I think it's only going to get weirder and weirder, because weirder. Okay. It's going to get more weird. And I don't think we've seen the last of this. And it's going to be a long time before we even get to a point where people decide that this should be off. Because I feel like people are fighting to get things like this removed. But I feel like the way things are now in society, it's going to be hard to get it removed. And if you don't have the money to get yourself off of sites like that, then it's gonna be hard. So I do feel bad for people in that sense, man. And if you're somebody who prides yourself on not being one of these OF models, I'm gonna call it a buck. If you pride yourself on that, and then next thing you know, you see your face on something like that, that has to be heart-wrenching, man. That has to be heartbreaking and devastating. So shout out to all the women out there who have a little pride left. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I want to play this clip because this resonated with me deeply. And when I say that, I'm saying, like, I felt so bad for her. Let's just roll it clip.
Because I want to go live because this is what pain looks like. This is what it looks like. Okay? This is what it looks like. Fuck the fucking internet. Fuck the constant exploitation and objectification of women. It's exhausting. It's exhausting. Fuck Atrioc for showing it to thousands of people. Fuck the people DMing me pictures of myself from that website. Fuck you all.
All right, so you heard it there. I didn't want to play the whole thing. It's like a minute or two long. I just wanted to play it so you can kind of get the tone of how she's feeling, and you can kind of see. I know a lot of people have already seen it, but I wanted to insert that in my video so you can understand exactly where the point is, right? The way she's feeling right now, only she knows. And I know she couldn't even get half of her thoughts out in that one video, in that one live. But at the same time, I just want to say this is fucked up on so many levels. And like I said earlier, the main reason I feel like it's so messed up on so many levels, because they are kind of, I don't know how cool they are, but from what I've seen, from what I gathered, they're supposed to be like kind of cool, right? If I'm like misinterpreting that, let me know. But I think they're supposed to be kind of cool. And so that's just disrespectful. And now, and he's not a small streamer, right? A lot of people saw that. And so you're going to get the minds rolling. You're going to get the minds rolling. People are going to be like, man, let me go see what's going on. Let me go find this site before they take it down. A lot of people are going to be looking for it, man. A lot of people. Because you showed it and they saw it, and now this is a huge story. Right? This is a huge story. I don't know what will make him want to do that. Cut it, check it. So you saw it there, right? I just wanted to post like a little bit of that clip so you guys can see the context of what I'm saying. I really feel bad for her. I really do. I really feel bad for her because that is something that she did not approve. And I especially feel bad for women who get put on that site who don't want to objectify themselves, because we all know there are a lot of women out there who push themselves out there. Let's keep it a buck. Women put themselves out there all the time, but there are some women out there who will not do it. A lot of women are big proponents of not doing things like that, trying to sell their body parts for money, selling pictures of themselves and different things like that. I think Pokemon got put on that site too. I'm not 100% sure. I think I saw that headline. And the thing about it, before this situation, and this also, a lot of people aren't talking about this. Before this situation, I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't even know deep fakes and putting like people pictures and like faces on different things like that was. I didn't know that was a thing. Like that big of a thing. Like I didn't know it was a site. I didn't know that. So people who are like me who didn't know that, there's some creeps out there. I'm not one of those people, but I know it's some creeps. I know it's some out there who discovered this and was happy as hell. I know it was. But I think it's so fucked up to, like, for something to be out there, especially for people who don't want themselves sexualized that way, don't want themselves objectified that way. That's messed up on so many different levels. And they were cool. That's messed up, man. The society we live in, man, are creating these people who are doing these things. And the more sexualized society becomes, the more people are going to use technology in order to do different things like this. And this is only the beginning. Watch what I tell you. There's going to be more things like this to come out. Why? Because the society we're in, people are getting money off OnlyFans. Everywhere you go, people are sexualizing themselves for money. This is only beginning. Watch. Look, if you enjoyed this video, comment down below, like this video, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff, man. And let me know your thoughts and opinions on this situation. Are you of the mindset that this is just totally messed up? Deepfake should not be a thing. That's what I believe. That's what I believe. But if you're against that, if you think this is okay, as weird as that is, let me know down below. Let's have a conversation.